My people, what's going on, man? Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday, world. I hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great. You know what we did yesterday. You already know what it is, man. Yeah, we dropped the first two games in the NBA yesterday, but we made up for it in the evening games, did we not? If you tell it, baby, you already know what it is. Plus 340 on the Nuggets. Nobody believed but us, right? Nobody believed but us because you know what? I actually watch the NBA. It's a difference. As talking head guys are paid to, sell you a team. And right now, the team for sale is the Clippers. And they want to keep selling you the Clippers, keep selling you the Clippers, blase, blase, blase. But let me go ahead and break it on down for you real quick about the Clippers. The Clippers are really a team that is very, 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 very. They fooling y'all. They are very green to this playoff thing, to be dead honest to you. And pretty much what happens here is that you have a team that has never got past the second round. And you have people talking about them as if they won the championship last season because they were able to pick up Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard won a championship with the Spurs. He won a championship with the Raptors. But it's his first season, his first go-around with the Clippers. So why do we have this idea that the Clippers have actually went somewhere before? They have 0 banners. They barely won the Pacific title, I think maybe twice or so. And at the end of the day, they just are a team that has failed miserably throughout their whole franchise. Even back in the day when they was in Buffalo, they were terrible when they were in San Diego. They moved over to LA and played in the old sports arena. Were terrible there. And then they got to being pretty good when it was time to be pretty good. So pretty much when they got the Staples Center, and I'll say the whole change came when Sam Cassell came to town, all that good stuff. And you got Blake Griffin and Elton Brand, those guys. That was fun. Sean Livingston before he destroyed his leg, but then they quit on him, and then he goes and wins rings with the Warriors. So he gets the last laugh. So pretty much all in all, we knew what to expect with the Clippers. Okay, and I knew that they were gonna find a way to not win that second game, okay? Because I've never seen them really jump out 2-0 on anybody before. So it is what it is. When have the Clippers ever swept anybody in a series? Keep it real. Keep it real. All right, so we got that one out the way. The Clippers plus 340 last night, and we had ourselves the over in the first half as well, too. Under is a trend 5 days in a row with the under. I think that trend's going to break today in one of these games. So we'll see how it goes. And then the Raptors. And remember that little talk I had with you guys about Boston stealing a game, and Boston stole game 2. So what happened is Boston was supposed to win game 3, so the Raptors stole that one back, found their soul, found their drive again. Now you see them sitting here 2-2, defending world champions with the better coach, and now once again this has became a 3-game series, and the winner 2 out of 3. So best 2 out of 3 now. So pretty much now we're in a situation where both teams' backs are against the wall, literally. So it's going to be fun, and I knew it was going to be the series of the playoffs as well, too. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. But Raptors, Celtics, though, man, that is the one series that we're all saying to ourselves, where the hell do we go from here? Can we scoreboard watch it? And pretty much, you know what? Boston has only went over in one of their playoff games this year as well, too. And just note that. And guess what? The Raptors only went over twice. So, the under might be the expected bet, but the winner, oh, man, that's tough. But with all of that, let's go ahead and move on. And today we talking boxing today as well, too, fellas. So, y'all might want to hang out after we get done talking basketball. We got Yordenis Ugas going against Abel Ramos tonight. I interviewed both of those guys as well, too. So it's going to be fun to watch those guys fight tonight. All right, so here we are, WNBA Bets today. We got the Mystics. They got themselves a good matchup going against the Wing today. The Wings are, that like I said before, the Wings are a very, very middling team, but now they're starting to become one of the bottom teams. They're 6-12. Mystics got a good win the other day. We did say that it was possible that they could win. We did get the cover with the Mystics. I think that this is the same type of game for them today, but this is a game that they should win. and they're the favorites, and they're better as favorites. They've been terrible as dogs. And you know what? One thing is, though, they have had their issues with the Western Conference, but the Wings aren't one of the top teams. They're one of the bottom teams in the Western Conference somewhat. So pretty much, if not the last place team right now. So because, it's so bad in the East right now, it's like it's hard to just figure if are they one of the bad, are they the worst team in the West? I think they are, but there's that. But still, the East is such a bad conference; it really doesn't matter. So pretty much the Mystics minus 120. I think that they get back-to-back wins. I think they kind of found a groove here. You know what I mean? They've been getting beat. They got beat up a lot for about a good 2-3 weeks out the season. Now they've kind of recouped a little bit. They're playing much, much better basketball right now. So pretty much that's what it is. The Mystics minus 120. And then we have the over 161 with the Storm and the Lynx. And this one right here is going to be a really, really good game. So pretty much with that, we got the Lynx, who have been playing really good basketball lately, and you got the Storm, who are still the top team, but they've struggled to cover. They've struggled to actually win. They've actually lost. Their record's not that great the last 5 games, man. But they got off to a great start. They were really ahead of the pack, and I think right now the bubble life has kind of affected them a little bit. But I think all in all, they will be much better today, but I still think that they giving them way too many points in a game that should be much closer than this, because they go at it with the Lynx. So pretty much I'm going to go with the over 161. I think that this is going to be a good, strong bet here. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got the Sky and the Sparks. And you know what? The Sparks are coming off of a very, very bad loss where they didn't get blown out, but they got beat by a buzzer beater, and that always hurts. So pretty much they got to pick their face up off the floor, and they got to find themselves back in the winner's circle here, going against the Sky tonight. So I think that the Sky, they're struggling. They're not playing very good basketball. They've dropped their last 4 out of 5 games as well too. I think what's going to happen here is pretty much the Sparks should really roll in this game, to be dead honest with you, because they are one of the best teams in the league. They got one of the best records in the league. And the Sky, they're pretty good as well too, and they've already beaten the Sparks this season. But I think today, though, the Sparks always play very well as a favorite. And if you kind of want to be a little expensive today and say, okay, you know what, I'm going to put up a minus 220, a minus 230, you might as well go ahead and jump on the Sparks with that today as well too. I know it's heavy chalk and everything like that, but sometimes you just want to cash a ticket too at the same time. But the minus 5 will be good on them today as well too. But I really truly do like the under 171, because this is a very high total, and in the Sky they have a lot of good players out right now, so I think they'll be missing that a little bit, and they won't be able to get as many points as they were averaging before. So pretty much I'm going with the under 171. Let's see how it checks out. We move on to the MLB, and with the MLB, we have the MLB PrimeTime PK6. And with the MLB PrimeTime PK6, we have the over 9 Yanks and Orioles. Pretty much this, we got Tanaka going against the Orioles pitcher. The Orioles had to go ahead and change pitchers, actually. Wojciechowski is going to be out today. So when you got to bring in a brand new pitcher, sometimes it's either going to be a gift or a curse for a team. But I really do think the Yankees are pretty pissed off from last night by scoring 1 run against the Orioles. And you know who had the Orioles yesterday on the dog pick 4 and the single? Oh, yeah, we had them. Orioles plus 210, biggest dog of the day in the MLB. It wasn't our dog of the day because it was the Tigers, but still, the Orioles was the biggest dog on the board yesterday. Yeah, we took down Garrett Cole. Yeah, okay, that's what we do. That's what I do. That's what we put ourselves in this spot. The most overbet games, they're going to go the other way. I'm telling you. So over 9, Yanks, Orioles. I feel like the Yankees and Orioles are going to really go at it today. And pretty much the Yankees they want to right that wrong. And the Yankees better get on a good foot, because the Rays are running away with the East now. And pretty much they got to get on it, because they did not take care of their business in their face-offs with the Rays. And like I said before, the Rays own the Bronx right now. So we move forward, we move on. We got the Marlins plus 1.5. The Marlins got a good win yesterday. They're a big dog today as well too, but I think that they keep it within 1 run. They're going against Tyler Glass now today, and the Rays. Rays are kind of wishy-washy against the National League right now, so I do like the Marlins, man. I know the Marlins are just going through the motions and kind of are fluking up on having a decent season, because that 2 weeks might have been the best team at taking advantage of that 2 week situation with the COVID and everything. So pretty much the Marlins are still catching up on games, and plus 1.5 on the Marlins today. I think that will work out for us. And then it's Jacob deGrom Day. Usually I'll go with the 1.5 and everything like that, but the line is saying that, you know what, you can go ahead and bet Jacob straight up, and you're going to just have to spend a little bit. But you know what, though? It's better to do it this way, because the last couple 1.5s we did with deGrom, they didn't work out in our favor. So, yes, we're overpaying a little bit, and you're actually getting plus money today on a deGrom run line as well, too. But I don't know. I just can't trust the Mets hitters that much. But I can trust the pitcher, and I can trust that they can win by 1 run. Okay, so pretty much, I don't know, because we had 1.5, they won by 1. Then we had 1.5, they lost by 6. So you know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll roll the dice, and we'll spend a little bit extra change just to go ahead and get the Mets money line minus 155. So there it is. Shots out. What's up, Jay Lee Photography? Yeah, baby, you already know what it is, man. And Janner 31, you guys check him out. If you guys love hockey, check him out on the World Hockey Report on the Twitter and on 12 Ounce Sports. So you guys check him out right there, Janner 31. If you guys need any hockey plays, he's a true Canadian. So you guys will be directed in the right way. All right, so we got the Nats and the Braves under 9.5, and with that, we have ourselves a really, really, really fun game today, in my opinion. And we got Corbin going against Tomlin, and I think that what happens here today is that both these teams just want to get the series done with. They'll, we'll have these microwave innings, and we'll find ourselves with a 3-2 game, in my opinion. So pretty much under 9.5, Nats and Braves. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we have the Twins. The Twins, we went against them yesterday with the Tigers, but the Twins I think the Twins are due for an emphatic win, and today is that day. So I'm going to rock with the Twins today with the minus 1.5. Hopefully they go ahead and they get the memo and they step it up and get us a good win and cash that ticket out for us as well. So there it is, minus 1.5 on the Twins. And then probably with the best interleague matchup of the weekend, the A's and the Padres, the teams that, play in the little cities of California. So, San Diego's not very little, but Oakland is. So pretty much, and I know Oakland people like, Oakland ain't that little. Man, Oakland is not small, but it's not big, okay? So pretty much there you go, all right? So Oakland today, I think they go ahead, they smash out, they mash out, they do what they got to do, and they beat up on the Padres some more. I just think that, once again, the A's are the most slept-on team in the American League, and we'll see when the playoffs come about and you start seeing them popping people's heads off, because this is going to be different. It's a shorter season, so things will be much different now, okay? So pretty much we move forward to the dog pick 4. And you got to love it, the dog pick 4, baby. I'm telling you right now, we got a hell of a ticket today. 3 out of the 4 teams that we have on the ticket today are home teams. And we got a 52-1 ticket. The last ticket was 39-1 if you guys missed it as well, too. So it's pretty much a 40-1 for the pick 6, and we got a 52-1 for the pick 4. So that's funny. You got lesser teams, but bigger value on this ticket. Got to love the dog ticket. So here we are, the Brewers money line, plus 220 today. I like it. I like it a lot. The Indians have been an eyesore this weekend. I took them twice with the 1.5. I took them as a client play, and I put them out as a ticket play on Friday. And boom, these guys still figure out a way to lose on Friday, then only win by 1 run. So you know what? You guys go to the back. Go to the wall, stare at the wall, and I'd let you guys know when you can come back. Seriously, y'all ain't burning up no more of my money. I'd rather go ahead and put 220 out, and I'd rather go ahead and chase a 220 today. So give me plus 220 on the Brewers. I think that they are good to beat the Indians there. I know the Indians got their best pitcher on the mound today, blase, but that doesn't really matter because this is an interleague game and things like this happen, okay? But seriously, Indians, right now, you on timeout. Seriously. Because y'all just over there being underachievers right now, and ain't nobody got no time for that. Then we got the Pirates today. The Pirates got a good matchup today. I think they might have got this one wrong a little bit because Chad Kuhl is a pretty good pitcher, and Tone is he's pretty good as well too. And I think that the Reds have been getting way too much love. They're still the Reds in my opinion. This is just a short season, so they're looking good at points, but they're really just middling at best. You know what I mean? So Pirates, go ahead and handle your business, Pirates. You know what I mean? Go out there and go get our money. Plus 140. I like it. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. And then we got the Royals. And I think we can trust the Royals today. We had them yesterday, but they going to get us some money, man. They're going to get us some money. And y'all don't want to leave because NBA is next. All right, so Royals money line plus 190. Boy, oh boy, I like it. You know, they due for a win today. The White Sox have already won the series. So, Royals, come on, man. Let's go ahead. Take care of the business. Catch out that plus 190. We'll roll from there. You are my dog of the day. The Hound Dog. The Royals. Let's roll. All right, so we got the Angels and the Angels. Angels over here trying to get good. Did the little boy pop up with what's his name, Christopher Lloyd or something? And these guys got the orphans in the dugout right now, because that was a hell of a win that they had the other night as well too, man. I like that win a lot, dude. That was Rendon they finally had a Rendon highlight. Like, wow, like seriously, I was waiting for Rendon to do something with the team. They paid him a whole lot of money. So the Angels today, I think the Angels will be good money today at the Big A, and we'll go ahead and we'll circle them to get us some green today as well too. You know why I'm doing that? And you know, I never base anything off of one player, but Jose Altuve is a very important piece to what the Astros do, and so pretty much that's why I'm going to go ahead and take the Angels with the plus 135. I think they go ahead and take care of their business, win the series, and go from there, because they need to get it together, because it is that time of the year to where the playoff chase is in full effect, and this year the playoffs are very different compared to what the playoffs were before. So they got more teams going at it in the playoffs this year, and the Angels still, I think, have a chance to get in there as well too. I have to double check, but we'll see how everything goes. But there it is. MLB PrimeTime PK4, 52-1. Let's see how it shakes out. And can I get the NBA NBC music? No, I can't get it because copyrights. All right, so pretty much here we are, NBA playoff bets. And you know what? I feel good about doing this because I can finally do it, because I like the Heat a lot more than the Bucks in this series. But the thing is, though, I got caught in the politics, and that's not something I do. And you know what? But Giannis is really good, and the Bucks were really good. And you know what? They passed the eye test in the seeding games. But I should have knew better when a team that's supposed to be the best team in the Eastern Conference goes 3-5 in the bubble, and they lost to teams that didn't even make it to the playoffs as well too. I think they lost to 3 teams that didn't make it to the playoffs. So come on, man. At the end of the day, the writing was on the wall. And yeah, the Thunder kind of went through the same thing as well too, but the Thunder kind of did that on purpose to make sure that they got to Indiana and made sure that they got to where they wanted to be. They already knew who they were playing in the playoffs. And so they were prepared for that, and they were able to play that team in the seeding games and, you know, pretty much get a good feel of what it was going to be to play the Pacers. They went out there and they swept the Pacers. And, you know, the Miami Heat, the run that they on, not even LeBron and his crew, not even Shaq and Wade have made a run like this. Seriously. This is incredible to watch, and Eric Spoelstra is actually finally getting his flowers, because he's always been a good coach, and people really do forget the guy coached their team to 4 straight NBA finals. Who else has done that in the NBA right now? Nobody. So literally, this is something that we really have overlooked. And shame on me. Shame on me for not going with common sense. The Heat are a much better overall team than the Bucks. The Bucks have one player, and then they have a lot of guys that would just be role players on other NBA teams. They wouldn't be starters. Brook Lopez is in the twilight of his career. Kyle Korver is in the twilight of his career. Chris Middleton, at best, if he was on another team, he could be a bench player. George Hill is really good, but George Hill is, there's other things that go on with George Hill that are just like, well, he's just there. He's just a normal NBA player. And pretty much, then you got old Marvin Williams. Marvin Williams, dude, I remember when he was 19, now he's 34. So come on, man. It's like the Bucks they have way too many also-rans, while the Heat have young shooters like Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. And then Jimmy Butler's just attitude and his competitive spirit is Kobe-like. And it's infectious, and you can see that it rubs off on the rest of his teammates. And then you can't get enough of Bam Bam either. So there it is, man. Pretty much the writing's on the wall. It's going to be a sweep. The Heat going to be looking good today, I'm telling you. And you know what? The Bucks, they brain, where was it at? You guys were the ones that started the whole boycott situation, and now you about to get swept. That's y'all thought y'all was going to be America's team, huh? Forgot you had to play the series too, huh? All right, so Heat, money line minus 125, over 109 Bucks. Heat, since we having this shortage on games going over, we're just going to say this, okay? We're going to go over 109 in the first half because that is very hittable right there. We all know that, okay? All it is 55 all we need is them to finish up 55-55. That's it. I think they're more than capable of doing that. So Bucks Heat over 109 first half. And then the Lakers, I think the Lakers will be okay. They're going to be good today. The Lakers will figure it out today pretty much because what happened in that game, and if you guys read my article, State of the Lakers, you guys can check it out on Vegas Sports Daily right now. Pretty much what I said in that was that the Lakers are going against two MVPs, and I went back into the DeLorean, into the time machine, and pretty much went back to 2011 when 2012, actually when the Lakers lost to this team 4-1 in a series, and pretty much that shaped the Lakers' future for the next 6 years. That's when the Lakers pretty much went to down the toilet right after that moment, 2012. So pretty much that was the biggest moment in Westbrook and Harden's career. They were teammates on OKC. They were able to propel that all the way to the NBA Finals. So every time they ever think about being at their absolute best, they know they have to beat the Lakers. And also, another thing is, those two have went through wars with the Warriors as well, too. They went at it with the Warriors, who were seen as one of the greatest teams to ever take the court for a 5-year run. Even though I don't totally agree with that, because this is a new NBA and we don't play good defense anymore. So pretty much, but all in all, records are records, history is history. So pretty much at the end of the day, what happens here is that you have a team in the Lakers that have to really go ahead and double down, and they're going to have to take advantage of the size. Because the thing is, the reason why the Rockets are a really good defensive team is because they figure out a way to one-and-done teams with the 6'7" center. And pretty much they move so fast that they're able to go ahead and do that. And then they can spread and they can actually lock up defensively and take your shooters away as well, too. And this is crazy because D'Antoni doesn't really preach defense like that. These guys are just naturally good defenders. Covington can play defense. Westbrook could always play defense. And let me give you guys this quick note on James Harden. I grew up in Southern California. I'm all over the LA area. I was around the prep scene pretty much my whole teenage life until I was about 26, 27 years old. And pretty much James Harden was a more of a defensive player than he was an offensive player coming out of Artesia. And that was because he had Renardo Sidney and he had Malik Story, two guys who were high-end offensive players. So he was an all-around awesome player, but when you needed somebody to lock somebody down, you needed a quick steal, a block or something, that was James Harden. James Harden is a natural basketball player. He plays the game like he can wake up and go for 30. You know what I mean? And it's different. You know what I mean? So pretty much that's what people don't get about Harden. They think he's lazy, but damn, if you putting in so much work and putting in so much everything, then at some point you do got to take a break. Everybody ain't got the Kobe Jordan spirit, okay? It is what it is. All right, so pretty much, I'm highly touting the Rockets right now because the people have to understand the Rockets are a tough test. This is a tougher matchup than playing against the Blazers. The Blazers will quit once they get down 20. The Rockets won't. That's the difference. So the Lakers, you have to double down on whatever it's going to take, and that means going down there to that block and being efficient and being good and getting those buckets and getting, man, you have to do it. AD, stop settling. LeBron, stop being out there trying to be the coach, the referee, and every damn thing else, and be a basketball player. And let's go ahead and get this win, man. That's what it's all about. But really, just cover the damn first half. That's all we need you to do. And then what happens in this game is I feel like we get a high-scoring first half, and then we get a low-scoring second half. Because honestly, I know it sounds crazy right now, but I think the Lakers really do run away with this one tonight. Because the Rockets, we all know how they are. They'll breathe easy and say, okay, we 1-0. We all right. They won't quit or anything, but they'll say, you know what, we're 1-0. It's okay to be 1-1. We got our win. Even though it's not like us leaving LA and going back to Houston with the home court advantage, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But under 223, Rockets, Lakers, I guess we got to keep riding the trend. But I truly do feel like this game will wind up going under because the Lakers will wind up, if they do what I'm envisioning, the Lakers will wind up holding this team up under 100 points today. That's if they really want to go ahead and lock it down defensively. But we will see. All right, so that is our NBA playoff bets for today. I look forward to these games. They start at noon on ABC, so ABC is going to be showing the games today. So all you people that don't have cable and just have to look at the internet and have to look at games on your phone all day, well, there you go. You got a local broadcast on your local ABC. There it is, okay? So pretty much we move on, and we got some boxing going on tonight, and this is the tale of the tape. We got Yordenis Ugas, who fought Sean Porter last February, actually last March, and I was there at that fight. I covered that fight. I was able to get my first interview with Yordenis Ugas. And then also this gentleman right here was there as well too, Abel Ramos, and he fought against my boy Chia Santana. And Abel Ramos has actually been on the Primetime Angles show when we were on the radio portion of it. So pretty much these guys, both cool guys. They're very, very talented boxers as well too. You got Ugas, who's from Cuba, and then you have Abel Ramos from Viva La Mexico out of Arizona. So they're both 5'9". They both have a 69 reach, and Ugas is the more highly touted fighter, 25-4-0, 12 KOs, but he has a splendid amateur record as well too. One of the greatest amateur boxers ever. And then you have Abel Ramos, who's 26-3 and 2, 20 KOs as well too. And you know what? He had a miracle knockout in his last fight. He was really supposed to lose that fight, but wound up getting a big knockout in that fight. So pretty much this is the tale of the tape. August Ramos, and they are fighting for the WBA welterweight title as well too tonight. Not the WBA gold title, not the WBA North American title, not the WBA European title, but the actual WBA regular world title. They will be fighting for that, and pretty much this is a big fight. So you guys make sure to tune into Fox when we get done with the NBA for the day. But actually, this fight will be probably going on about 8 o'clock or so the NBA might still be on. So we might all have to catch the replay of this. But all in all, this is my bet for it. I'm going to go ahead and go with Mr. Yordenis Ugas with the win by decision -150. And then I'm also going to take Ugas by KO or TKO. And if he can go ahead and get a stoppage in this fight as well too, which is highly possible because, He's going against a guy that wants to rumble. So pretty much, and that's what Ugas likes to do. But be ready to watch a master at work. The Cuban School of Boxing, they are second to none. All right, so we move on to the money game. And I know my horse bettors are in here, baby. I know y'all in here. So you know what time it is. It's the second to last day at the playground, as I call it, until and in a few weeks we'll be back at home at Santa Anita. Too bad. Hopefully, the state of California says we can get a limited capacity in there, and your boy DiBiase will be up there hanging out with the owners and the trainers and stuff like that, like I was doing before the pandemic. So pretty much Del Mar Primetime Bets late pick 4. We got race 8. We got 2 stakes race today. We got the Del Mar Juvenile Philly Turf. I'm gonna go with the horse that's gonna be trained by Simon Callahan, and we're gonna go with the horse by the name of Mad One. Mad One looking good coming into this race, and I call it Mad One, but they probably call it Madone. You know what I mean? So pretty much we're gonna roll with this horse right here in that 2-year-old stakes race for the girls, and yeah, because fillies are female horses. And once again, you guys get so excited. Stop calling females stallions. Stallions are male breeding horses, okay? Once again, a stallion is a male breeding horse, all right? So that's why Megan kind of might need to change her name eventually, okay, guys? She needs to be Megan the breeding mirror. That's what she needs to be. Okay, so race 8, Del Mar, Juvie, Philly Turf, Mad One, number 2. We're going to go ahead and add an 11, 7, and 4 as our top horses, and we're going to box it 2, 4, 7, 11. Once again, and that's pretty cool too, 24, 7, 11, huh? So it's pretty simple, 2, 4, 7, 11, box it up, key it up, 2, 4, 7, 11, okay? We move forward, and we have the Del Mar Derby, one of the feature races in both and this is another turf race as well too, but this is between 3-year-olds, and this is a winning your in race as well too. $250,000 is the purse as well for the race. So pretty much we're gonna rock with the horse by the name of Haywood's Beach. Haywood's Beach is gonna be trained by John Sadler, and he's gonna have who's it? Okay, I'm trying to think of the jockey right now, but the horse is trained by John Sadler, and it will be a good race today. It's a wide open race as well too. I wish I could have all betted, but you know, I'm not trying to overspend on a pick 4 like I always say. Try to keep the pick 4 up under $36. You know, right at 36. 36 is my max on it, because I learned a long time ago that you can't put that much money on that ticket, because one time I did like a $60 pick 4. They came back and handed me a $15 ticket. I was like, all I did was just pay for favorites. Okay, cool. So you gotta just figure it out and just play the game the right way. You know what I mean? Just don't be just throwing money out there just to throw it out there. You know what I mean? But there are some days where you can't overspend on it, and you know, you'll come out with a fatty. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but it has to be a day tailor-made for that. But it's much funner though getting it this way, okay? So -10 number 10 Haywood's Beach, win play show. We're gonna pair this horse with the 4, 2, and the 7, and you're gonna box it up 2, 4, 7, 10, or you can go ahead and key it 10, 2, 4, 7, okay? And there it is, we move on, and we got the nightcap, and this is a little bit of a hunch play. I'm going back into my little kid candy capping as well too. I like the name Little Nas, and I hope it's not for like Lil Nas X. I hope they thinking about Nasir, Nas the great rapper. You know what I mean? So Lil Nas, win play show. We're gonna go ahead and put him with the 10, the 9, the 5, and the 6, and we can go ahead and box this up 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Go ahead and key it 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Super high 5 is a $60 box bet as well too. Don't hesitate to play that bet, because you know what, it can hit, and it can hit nice as well too. So there it is. That is the primetime picks for today, and pretty much here we go. We do have ourselves a late pick 4, races 8 through 11, and the final day of racing will be tomorrow for Labor Day. So that means I should have a packed show tomorrow, so because everybody should be off. But you know me, I don't take no days off. So pretty much in our pick 4, we have in leg 1, we have the 2, 7, and the 11, and then we have the leg 2, which is going to be the 2, 3, 4. And then we have leg 3, which is going to be the 2, 4, 10. And then we have the leg 4, 4, 9, 10 in that spot. So there it is. It's a $27 ticket, and it is what it is. Bro, I'm about to wrap the show up right now because I got to upload it on YouTube, my man. So pretty much just catch the snippet or just wait for the show to replay to come on because it's very early in the show and it's probably about the 10, 15-minute mark, okay, my man? Because I got to go myself too. So pretty much it is what it is. You guys can go ahead and check out mybookie.ag or I'll go ahead and I'll just DM it to you in a moment, okay? Jack Fitz 95, I got you. All right, so it's going to be mybookie.ag. You guys go ahead and put in the promo code POP. That's POP. Once again, promo code POP. You can get up to $1,000 in a deposit bonus as well. So once again, that is mybookie.ag. Go ahead and put in the promo code POP, and you guys will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus if you need a book. All right, and this is a Prime Wave and Media Group production, and I thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you, and you guys will be back at it tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Once again, you guys can catch the replay on the IGTV, or you guys can catch it on the YouTube, being on the Prime Wave Media channel. So you guys check that on out as well too. Make sure you subscribe and like the video as well. And then if you guys are trying to be exclusive clients, you can go ahead and hit me up on the PTSI on IG. That is the client. IG right there, or you guys can hit me up on the Twitter at PopDiBiase. Also follow my Twitter at PopDiBiase as well too. All right, so I thank you guys very much for tuning in once again today. This is the premier sports betting show hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and this is once again, the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, man. I know I had to say it twice. I feel so good. I feel so great. I'm telling you, we about to make this money, man, and it is what it is. And I really do thank you guys. So pretty much, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be tweeting all day, doing all that good stuff. But now I got to rush and upload the show. So make sure all these other outlets can receive it as well, too. So you guys be good, and I am gone.